Hey everyone, Chloe here. So, Ciara's currently on a promotional run to promote her latest album, Beauty Marks. And she sat down with radio personality Angie Martinez and decided to share with her fans and gave a little bit of tease of what I call her hypergamous prayer. But this video isn't about her music. And sidebar, I know I'm not the only one who feels this way, but Ciara's music it just does that music doesn't do it for me. It just lacks that punch. It lacks gears. It's a bit too safe, and it just doesn't take me anywhere. And this may come off a bit mean, but her music is very forgettable. It's like out of sight, out of mind. But visually, Ciara is a baddie. She can dance her butt off. She's physically stunning. But the real reason why women are interested in Ciara is her come up. Women want to know the secret sauce. Women want the strategy. Women want to know, how did she hit the hypergamous jackpot? Women don't want a little bit of her prayer. They want the script. They want that prayer word for word. They want to know what she was wearing when she said the prayer. They want to know if she was kneeling. They want to know how many times she said the prayer. Now, I know that folks like to kiki and play around on social media, but I think that most sane, irrational people would agree that Ciara's prayer is a specific prayer for her and is meant to only work for her. But what's also fascinating about her story, at least for me, is her bounce back. Inquiring minds want to know, how did she pull away from Future Hendrix? A man that she seemed to be head over heels for, a man that she seemed to be in lust and in love with. How did she get away from the trap of being a baby mama statistic? And I'll start by saying this, she got away by realizing that Future didn't have a plan or a vision for them to be a family. And any woman with two eyes can see that that man wasn't ready to settle down. But he did have an agenda. And that agenda was to make Ciara his prized possession. And his agenda, as it stands now, is to have a school bus full of baby mamas. So today's video is not about her prayer, but about some pointers and some tips on what all women can do to put themselves in that hypergamous position to level up. So let's just jump right in. Number one, ladies, you have to make him chase you. Ciara learned from her mistakes with Future by making herself the prize and by making the next man chase her. She had a whole baby by another man and still made Russell chase the carrot. I believe that they both practice celibacy and never underestimate the power of the chase when it comes to men, ladies. Men love to chase, men need to chase. Men love the challenge of the chase. It captures their imagination. In a man's mind, if he has to chase it, it must be good. It must be good if she's putting it on reserve. And also, keep in mind that it is human nature to value the things that you have to work hard for. And men are no different. So, ladies, learn how to make men chase you. Remember the sperm chases the egg and not the other way around. Two, you got to look good. Let's be honest here, and I'm going to keep saying this on my channel. Ciara is a model. Okay, she is a model, a dancer, slash dancer who happens to do music. The chick is stunning and flawless, and more importantly, you never catch this woman slipping when it comes to her looks. You can scour the internet and trust and believe you would have to search the deep web to find a bad photo of Ciara because it doesn't exist. This woman stays on top of her image from the top of her head to the bottom of her feet by spending that coin to look her best. And I will forever repeat myself with this, and I can't stress this enough, ladies, but looking good and looking appealing to the opposite sex will open doors for you that you never thought were even possible. You can't look like Umfufu or Princess Fiona or a busted can of biscuits and expect to catch fish. Successful men like women who look good, and they like women who make them look good. So, moving on. You gotta be feminine, ladies. Not only is Ciara's sex energy off the chain, she's feminine and she's sweet, but she's also mysterious and knows when to practice restraint. And all of her goodies are for Russell. Ciara has her show business side, and then she has her mommy side, her dime piece wife side, and then she's an amazing cheerleader for her husband and her family, which tells me that Ciara is well aware of how to use her femininity to her advantage because she knows how to switch it up. She knows how to go from mogul to mommy to dime piece, and she just interchanges them like they're, it's so effortless for her. So Ciara has just the right combination of sex appeal meets girl next door sweetness, meets meets freak in the sheets, meets cheerleader, and because of that, Russell Wilson is always smiling from ear to ear. So, if you want a Russell, you've got to be on point with your femininity. Moving on, make it your goal, ladies, to be a wife, if that's what you want, of course. And, I know this is shocking to hear, but not every woman's goal is to be a wife. Some women want to be thoughts. Some women want to be side chicks. Some women want to be mistresses. Some women are good with Instagram attention. And a lot of women may look good, they may have the right body parts, but they don't necessarily want to be a wife or a mother. There's a huge difference. But Ciara prayed for a family. She prayed for marriage, and with her son, future Hendrix Jr., she made having a family her goal. She didn't settle for Mr. Right now. She prayed for Mr. Right and did what it took to manifest her goal. Which brings me to my next point. Know what you want. Look, it's human nature to want desirable things that we see other people have. So a lot of women may see what Ciara has, but they don't necessarily know what they want. So ask yourself, what do you want? Because to experience your dreams or to experience success, you've got to learn how to manifest. And the only way to manifest is to know what you want. And as a hat tip, I suggest that you know what you want and get to know what you want by writing it down. Moving on. Marry a man, and this is very important, ladies. Marry a man who loves you more than you love him. When a man wants you, it won't be a secret. He will chase you. He will propose to you. You won't have to do a Where's Waldo to find out how he really feels about you. He won't make his feelings for you a mystery. He will love you out loud and not in the dark. Because men are very territorial. And when you are the true object of their affection, they will do anything they can to stake their claim on you. It's no secret that Russell Wilson is sprung over his wife Ciara. This man's nose is wide open. And while she loves him and respects him and admires his incredible heart, his incredible work ethic, he definitely loves Ciara more than she loves him. You can tell by the look in his eyes that he would go to the ends of the earth for her, move mountains for her. So Russell Wilson will be chasing Ciara for the rest of his natural life. Moving on. Ladies, learn how to walk away. Learn how to walk away. Having standards, especially in hypergamy, is a valuable life skill. But cutting your losses is an even more important, powerful life skill. And it's a skill that a lot of women don't have. All women have kissed frogs, and all women have been in situations that are damaging, that are toxic, situations that have run their course. But in relationships, a lot of women hold on to a mistake because they spent such a long time making that mistake. So instead of cutting their losses, a lot of women double down. They dig their heels into a situation that isn't working for them. But when Future and Ciara broke up, she was F boy free and never looked back. She didn't let Future throw her away in a baby mama dungeon, which is what he wanted to do. She got out of the dungeon. She cut that soul tie and never looked back. And lastly, ladies, learn what it takes to bring the boys to the yard and keep them there. Women, ladies, you have to learn about sex appeal, femininity, mystery, seduction, and hypergamy. All of those things are an art, and they're tools that will help women help you learn how to win with a masculine man who can provide and protect. You need to learn how to make a man chase you, which is why you need to subscribe to this channel. Beautiful women are abundant. Beautiful women are a dime a dozen. Show me a beautiful woman, and I will show you a man who is tired of banging her. But the key to making hypergamy successful is to learn how to make a man chase you for the rest of your life. So that's all I have to say on this for now. Hypergamous wise, Ciara is set for life. Future was a test, and she passed that test by walking away from what was being served. And, Ciara's in a good place and really seems to be living the dream. And I'm so happy for her because seeing a woman have that level of glow up, seeing a woman flourish in healthy love is a beautiful thing. But if you want to get like Ciara, you've got to put in the work. You've got to be feminine. You got to look good. And you got to have that mystery, that seduction, that sex appeal. And you can learn all of that by subscribing to this channel. So stay tuned for more videos to come, and I will catch up with you in the next one.